Hi everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. If we haven't met before, my name is Rachel. Today we're doing a nice, gentle, full body flow. So find just a little bit of space to move and let's get started. So let's begin today in just a nice comfy seat and bring your hands and rest them on your knees. And closing your eyes and just take a nice big inhale. And exhale. And another nice big breath in. And out. And one more nice big inhale. Fill up with air and exhale, let it go. Awesome, you guys. With your next inhale, lengthen your spine a little more. And as you exhale, turn your chest over towards the right for a twist. And maybe your left hand is finding your right knee or your feet. Just kind of twist a little bit. And take another inhale and exhale. And using an inhale, turning your chest back to face the front. And exhale over to the other side. Maybe your left hand's behind you on the floor for support, keeping the spine long. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, hold the twist. And then use an inhale to come back through center. Awesome, you guys. Taking another moment here just to settle in. To connect with the breath. Soften the jaw. Maybe pressing your tongue on the roof of your mouth. And if your eyes are still closed, just slowly start to open them and looking to the floor just in front of you. We're going to make our way onto our hands and our knees into tabletop so you can start to make your way there whenever you're ready, spreading your fingers wide. Bring your knees under your hips, nice and balanced. As you inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest, maybe your chin. And exhale, round your spine, squeeze your tummy in, push into your palms. Inhale, coming back to a nice neutral spine. We're going to tuck our toes underneath and lift into a downward facing dog. Taking just a few breaths here, you guys. You can just do your normal down dog, feet hip width apart. Maybe pedal the feet out, but just push into your palms. Let your head be heavy. If you want to bring your feet out wide and do a little wide-legged down dog. Same thing. Push into your palms. Let your chest try to touch the back of your mat. Let your head be heavy. Maybe pedal the feet a few times. Just breathe. Awesome, you guys. And if you do have your feet out wide, start to bring them back in. With an inhale, start to gaze forwards. And exhale, walk your feet all the way to the top of your mat. Inhale as you lift halfway up. And exhale to fold forwards. Inhale to come all the way up to standing. Reach up, look up, and exhale your hands through heart center and down to your sides. Roll your shoulders back and down. We're just going to start to lift our right heel and bend that right knee. So put most of your weight into that left foot and then push into the ball of that right heel. And your hands can come to your hips. We're going to take an inhale just to lengthen the spine a little more. And then as you exhale, we're just going to turn the chest to the right side. So it might not turn very far, just a little twist. And then use an inhale to turn your chest back forwards, push into the ball of that right foot, and then turn the chest to the left. So just a little movement for that spine, the upper body. And then with an inhale, we're coming forwards again. And as you exhale, let the right heel fall. Maybe give the legs a little shake, but then just start to lift that left heel. push into the ball of that left foot. Find your balance. Your hands can stay on your hips. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, turn the chest to the left. Kind of draw your tummy in. You might even feel that through your core to keep your balance, to keep that twist, and use an inhale. Turn the chest back forwards. Exhale to the right. Awesome, you guys. Use an inhale. Bring yourself back to face the front. Exhale. Lower your heel down. Release your hands to your sides. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale. Reach up. And exhale. Fold. Inhale. Half lift. Exhale. Fold. Let's plant our hands. We're going to step back into our down dog again. Option to have the feet hip width apart. Option to bring the feet out wide, but push into your palms. Push into your palms. Feel the length through your arms. Send your hips nice and high. If you want to twist, take your right hand, walk it back towards your left foot. You might just walk it there. You might actually grab onto the outside of your calf or your ankle. You might look under your left arm. Awesome, you guys. Using an inhale, come out of that twist, bring your right hand back to the top of your mat, and exhale, switch sides. Breathe. Awesome, you guys. Just gonna feel that twist if you went for it, or enjoy your down dog if you're not doing that twist, and use an inhale to come out and bring that left hand to the top. If your feet are wide, bring them back together. Take an inhale, look forwards. And exhale, walk or step your feet to the top of your mat. As you inhale, lift halfway up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, let's come all the way up to standing. Reach up, look up. And exhale, lower your hands in front of your heart and down to your sides. Okay, you guys, we're going to do that twist again, that standing twist. But this time, you can do the same thing, lifting the right heel, staying on that left foot, or you can lift your right knee up into the air, put a little bit more work into that standing leg, but either way, hands to the hips. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, start to turn your chest. Nice, you guys. I want you to use your core to do this twist. Sometimes we bring our hands into it in our arms, but I actually don't want you to do that today. I want you to keep your hands on your hips and use the core to twist. And you probably won't go as far as when you use your arms as leverage. So use an inhale to come back through center. Almost done here. I know this is a lot of work for that standing leg. And turn the chest to the left. Squeeze your core. Find your balance. Feel the fire building through the legs. And inhale brings you back, and exhale, lower that right side down. Give the legs a little shake if you need it. Maybe your hands are just going to stay on your hips. We're going to switch sides. So that left knee, your foot can stay down, pushing into the ball of that foot, or you can lift that knee. Awesome, you guys. So find the balance. Inhale, lengthen the spine, draw the tummy in right now, and exhale, twist to the left. Awesome, you guys. Squeeze that tummy. A little fire for the core as well as the legs. And then using an inhale, come back, and exhale, twist the other way. Just a small, small twist. Beautiful, you guys. Using an inhale, come back, and exhale, let it go. Feet to the floor. Shake out those legs, shake out those legs. Relax your arms at your sides. Maybe roll your shoulders back and down. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, fold. Inhale, lifting halfway up, and exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back into downward facing dog, and just staying here for a nice big inhale. And using the exhale to bring the knees down to the mat. Awesome, you guys. So we're going to bring our knees over to the right side of our mat. So you can bring your knees together and then bring your left hip down to the mat. A couple options here. We're twisting, but our legs are kind of stacking on top of one another. Bring your hands in front of you. Try and square your shoulders. Pull that right shoulder forwards a little bit. Find that twist through those obliques, and you can stay here. You can stay here with your chest lifted, or you can start to lower your chest down and relax a little bit. And if you're bringing your arms down to the mat, maybe bend the elbows, make some cactus arms. Try to square the shoulders. Can you bring your right shoulder down just as much as the left? Nice, you guys. And then another option. So that left arm, it might be in that nice cactus arm, palm facing down, elbow bent, elbows in line with that shoulder. If you want to put a little more into that left shoulder, you can rest your left cheek. And instead of dropping the right shoulder towards the floor, you can actually lift it. And you're going to get less of a twist and more of a shoulder stretch for that left side. So if you want the twist, drop the right shoulder towards the floor. And if you want the shoulder, lift the right shoulder. Nice, you guys. And if you're down in any kind of way, we're slowly going to start to move. So as gracefully as you can, and with an inhale, just push into your hands. Use those arms, lift your chest, walk everything in, and then just start to lift your hips up. And we're just going to transition into child's pose before we switch sides. I'm going to bring my knees together and my arms to my sides, palms facing up. But take a child's pose that works for you. Maybe your knees are out nice and wide. Maybe your arms are reaching forwards to the tops of your mat. Just softening those shoulders. Whenever you feel ready, you can slowly start to lift back up, finding your way onto your hands and knees. And this time our knees are going to come over to the left side, and the right hip will come down. So legs are kind of stacking on top of one another. If it does not feel comfortable to bring the chest down, just keep your chest lifted, encouraging that left shoulder forwards, twisting. Nice, you guys. This feels pretty good up here. If you want to drop it down, maybe starting to set up those cactus arms so those elbows are just bent. I call those cactus arms. Again, if you want the twist, just let the shoulders, both of them, fall. If you want to favor that right shoulder, keep that nice cactus arm on that right side and just start to lift the left shoulder. Whatever feels good for you today. Nice work, you guys. When you're ready, if you're down on your chest, just slowly start to lift. Push yourself up. Lift the hips. Come onto your knees again. Let's find our child's pose one more time. Maybe take a shoulder roll before you come down, or whatever feels good. Just close your eyes. Soften your shoulders. Slowing down the breath. Nice job, you guys. When you feel good, you can start to make your way up. We're going to come onto our hands and knees and bring our right foot forwards for a lunge. So if you want a little padding, extra padding under your knee, just roll your mat over. Let's find that left hip flexor. Send those hips forwards and down. We're going to keep our chest low, so your chest might be nice and close to this front knee. Your hands can stay down. If you want a twist, you can follow me with me. If not, just stay as you are. But the left hand's going to rest on the floor, and your right hand's just going to find your knee, and then just start to turn your chest to the right. Kind of pulling that right shoulder back a little bit, looking to that right side as well. You can reach up if you want, or you can bring your hand to your hip, or you can even slide that right hand up by your low back, maybe even all the way to that left hip, and just keep opening that chest. This might be a nice shoulder stretch for that right shoulder. You're feeling the love through that left hip, the twist through the upper body and the spine, and maybe that right shoulder. Maybe even the neck if you're looking up. A whole lot of options. Stay for an inhale, and then using the exhale to slowly come out and bring your hands to the floor. And you can just send your hips back for a moment for a little half split to release that hip. Get that nice hamstring stretch, and then with an inhale, bend that front knee again. Just plant your hands and slide it back. Come onto your hands and knees again. Maybe rock the hips a little bit, but we are going to switch sides as we bring the left foot forwards and set up our lunge. Maybe rolling your mat over, but let's find that right hip flexor first before we do any kind of twisting. Find it and maybe stay here. Maybe you're skipping that twist. Done a lot of twisting today. So that right hand can stay down. If you're coming along for that twist, the right or the left hand can find the knee. Turn the chest. Maybe you're staying here. And breathing. Awesome, you guys. Maybe you're slowly going to progress and reach up. And maybe you want to add that little bonus of a shoulder stretch. If your hand can find that right hip. Awesome, you guys. Stay for an inhale. And use the exhale to bring you out and down. Awesome, you guys. And you can send the hips back just enough to straighten that front leg and release the hip stretch. And using an inhale to bend back into that front knee, just so you can plant your hands and slide your knee all the way back into your tabletop, spreading your fingers wide again. Find your balance here in your tabletop. Let's take an inhale and drop the belly. Lift the chest, the chin, and exhale, round it out. Awesome, you guys. Slowly coming back to a nice neutral spine. And you can cross your ankles and have a seat. Just finding a nice, comfy, seated position. Whatever that looks like for you. And maybe bringing your hands to your knees and closing your eyes. Let's take a nice big inhale and exhale. Awesome, you guys. You can bring your hands together in front of your heart. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day, and until next time, namaste.